Okay folks, here's the gist. I don't really like my room right now. It is just, it stresses me out a lot. It's not clean, it's not organised, it's not decorated how I want it to be in a lot of ways, and it just causes me stress. What we're going to be doing is tomorrow I'm going to de-Christmas my room, which makes me feel really upset, but what I'm going to do is de-Christmas, accept the lights are staying forever, and then I'm going to redecorate it and move some things around and organise and just generally make it a lot happier of a space, and a space that makes me feel calm and good and like inspired. So I have a few ideas and I'm going to take you along with me through the process, and you will see the before and after. And yeah, hopefully it can give you some inspiration as well. I'm going for a vintage princess theme, so we'll see how that comes out. But first, I need to get some sleep because I feel like hell, so let's go to bed. That's slightly better. I just can't be bothered to put makeup on today. It's not happening, so deal with it. I'm already stressed. We haven't even started. That might be why I'm stressed. This is what we're working with, just so you know. It's my desk. That's my windowsill. That's the floor. That's also the floor. That's my chest of drawers. That's not too bad. That is. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is take the Christmas decorations down, and then we're going to go from there. So after I had cleaned out everything that I own from my room, I could start with the more difficult of the tasks, which was trying to tidy the absolute pigsty that is my shelf of books. As you may be able to tell, I have too many books for my own good. This is in fact the minimum amount of books I have managed to get down to. Yes, I know. I just really like reading, okay? So I basically have just tried to reorganize everything into neat little categories. And yes, this did take about an hour, although you're only going to see like a minute of footage. The basic premise was taking almost everything off the bookshelf and letting it fall onto my bed so that I could see what I had, and then neatly arranging it into slightly more organised categories so that I could easily find what I want, because I found so many books that I actually forgot that I owned that I realised I've never actually read. So more reading material for free, yay! Yes, at one point I did just sort of let everything fall off onto my bed. It was strangely satisfying. It's okay. I will make this neat and organised. Categorised. Right. Let's go. But everything ended up working out pretty alright, because I ended up with neat categories like teen romance, fantasy adventure, everything Stephanie Meyer has ever written, all of my Cassandra Clare books, non-fiction, beauty books, and then all of my Nancy Drews, and then my vintage historical fictions, in such neat rows. So this is what we're dealing with so far. My bookshelf has been completely rearranged. I've cleaned out all the Christmas stuff. I'm going to hang those up in a minute. And right now I'm going to get a picture frame for this beautiful Christmas present that I got. It's an old Vogue poster. Really pretty. This is the outfit. Very cute. Very cute. Got some more stuff coming tomorrow. I thought I could get this all done in one day. God knows why. God knows why. It was never going to happen, but I feel a lot better about it now, and yeah, I'm gonna go get some stuff. Okay, so I lied. We weren't actually going out to get a picture frame. We were going out to pick up a new dresser. Nope, wrong way. Ta-da! It has hearts on. I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of stuff in a corner and go have some spaghetti bolognese now. Yay! Good morning. So it is day 2 of room reorganisation. We have some things coming today that I'm quite excited about. I just have to keep on tidying, to be honest. Reorganising everything. And yeah, that's it. I pin curled my hair last night, so see how that comes out. And I think that's about it. Anyway, right, not the point of the video in the slightest. Yeah, today I'm just gonna continue tidying the mess and trying to organise everything and make it look really pretty. So I'm gonna sort out my drawers for a bit, I think. Today's outfit, by the way, is inspired by that one picture of Audrey Hepburn where she's wearing like the all pink shirt and trousers outfit. It's really cute. This was my very first phone, total interlude here. Look how little it is! A Nokia. A little slide phone. Who remembers slide phones? Oh my god. Oh, I used to be obsessed with this. So little. So compact. I really like this. And then after that I had a pink Motorola flip phone, which I don't have. And after that I went back to a slide phone and I got a Samsung. And this one felt really like sophisticated and cool. Because like it's a lot like sleeker than my other phone. And I was obsessed. I thought this was the coolest thing ever. My BlackBerry Passport, which I actually did have for a while when I had my YouTube channel, and I would still be using if all of the support hadn't dropped for the BlackBerry iOS system. I freaking love this phone. I don't care what anyone says. I think it was the most amazing phone that I ever had. It's massive. It's huge. It's really wide, and it has a physical keyboard, which I love. I could type on this thing a million miles a minute. And it had a really cool, let's see if I can turn it on actually. Oh, you're out of charge. No, I must have the charger somewhere. It had a really cool hub system where you were on the home page and then you swiped that way, and it had a hub where it had all of your messages, emails, everything, and then you could arrange them by different categories. So any notifications or emails or messages you got all went to the hub, which was really helpful. Blackberries are really good like business phones. They still make Blackberries, they are fully Android now, and if I didn't love my Galaxy, and if I didn't need such a good camera, I didn't find the BlackBerry camera was always the best, especially the selfie camera, then I would probably get another BlackBerry. But for now, sticking with my Samsung. But oh my god, I can't believe I found this. Oh, I love it so much. I have to keep this. I don't know where I'm going to keep it, but I have to keep it. Literally, from first phone to this phone. You can fit my first two phones into my BlackBerry. Oh well. So I'm doing pretty well, I think, so far. I'm trying at least. Tip for old calendars is I have this really pretty vintage railway poster calendar from last year, and I really like some of the posters in it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be cutting out the pages that I like. Okay, end of day 2, and okay, I haven't gotten as much done as I wanted to, I will admit, but we have a shelf. Woo, where is it? There it is. We have a new shelf up there where I'm going to put my hats, which I'm really excited about. I cleared out the entire underneath of my bed, which you can't see, but it's been done, trust me. And so some of the stuff that was everywhere is now under there. Everything's still looks a little bit messy. I got this new bin, which is really cute. But I think I've hit my limit for the day. I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm gonna have a shower and then curl up in a blanket and play Style Boutique on the Nintendo. I think that's what I need right now. So we will continue on tomorrow and get a lot more done. Day 3 of tidying. As you can see behind me, whoop, that's not a mirror, that's my beautiful picture hanging up. So pretty. And canopy. So what we did is we took this curtain rod and stuck it to the wall, and then got 2 voile curtains, and I just tucked them behind my headboard, and then I added these ribbons that I had for an extra dainty touch. And it's so pretty! Okay, so my shelf is up, as you can see. And now I get to put all of my marvellous hats on it.
Rianne sentence than tried to clean, cried. Because it really is becoming my trademark at the moment. But we're actually doing really, really, really well. All we're at the moment is the final tidying, final touches. So I have some shelves to reorganize. I have a couple of bits to put in their final places, and then I will actually be pretty much done. And I'm really excited about that. So we're gonna get ahead with tidying my kind of desk and then cleaning off the rest of my bed and putting everything into its final beautiful places, and then I will show you the finished room. I'm so happy. Oh, it's nearly over. The trees sing their day full of song. Why shouldn't we sing along? I'm cheaper all the day, happy with my lot. How did I get that way? Look at what I've got. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my gal who could ask for anything more. I've got daisies in green pastures, I've got my gal who could ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't find him, you won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my gal who could ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more. Okay, so I just found my old theatre book, like little portfolio thing. It's so weird going back through it, but I did find my photos, I don't know how well you can see, from when I was Margot in the Diary of Anne Frank. Original baby Rianne. I'm pretty sure I was 15 here. Baby 40s, really, baby 40s Rianne. And honestly, I have such good memories of this production. Everyone was just, the team that we had, they were so sweet and amazing. Do we have any other good ones? Oh my gosh, this is when I was on the Royal Albert Hall. It's me. And oh my goodness. When I was in Amdram, we did Sister Act. Oh my goodness gracious. Now other people might like steer away from showing really embarrassing photos of themselves, but I don't care. This is me at I think 11 or 12, and that was my solo on the London Palladium, which was incredible. 2010, oh my god, that was over 10 years ago. Disgusting. And that was, oh, my old headshot. Oh, like the shot itself isn't bad, but I just don't look my best in that photo. Oh my goodness. I need to get my headshots redone. Last time I got them done I had a fringe and I was ginger, so you know, bit of a difference, although I have to wait until hairdressers open so I can get my roots done. But yeah, that was a trip down memory lane. My battered old loose folder with all of my sheet music and 17th and 18th century Italian songs and arias, the life of a performer. Okay, so basically everything that doesn't have a place in my wider room is going to go underneath my bed. So this includes like sentimental items, spare notebooks, things that I don't use very often but I know I will still need to keep. So like swimming hat, for example, under the bed. Spare hairpins and hairbands under the bed. I can find a place for. This is a clay teddy bear I did when I was in primary school. I have no memory of doing it, but I remember that this is something I did. I just don't remember the actual process of doing it. But I know that I did it, and it's actually pretty cute for being done by a 5-year-old, so it's gonna have a display case downstairs somewhere. Some of my lovely fuzzy companions that I don't have room for. Y'all can sit here. Please don't look at me like that, it makes me feel bad. Oh, this feels like that bit in Toy Story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It will never be this clean again. It's done. For this room transformation video. It took absolutely forever, but I'm just so happy with the result. I feel so much better. I feel so much better with everything just nice and tidy. So let me know what you thought of the transformation in the comments, and if you have been doing any room redecorating, I would love to know how it all came out. I know things are still kind of like all over the place right now, so just remember to have courage and be kind, and that all of your dreams can come true, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Wow, I look great. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine.
Let's play a game. It's going to be really fun. It's called Lock the Chronic Perfectionist in her house with major control issues for an unspecified length of time and don't give her access to a hairdresser. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get to watch her health decline. Oh god, I'm supposed to be getting them done next week, and obviously I have no idea when hairdressers are going to open again. The last time it was 4 months. I can't go. Oh my god. 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 I'm fine. Fine. Oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. I'm so happy. I have a canopy. I've always wanted a canopy.